Hello, how are we? Welcome to another edition of Up the Reds with me, Andy Canby. So we play Toulouse tomorrow evening at Anfield. Looking forward to that game because well, it's the hustle and bustle of European football at Anfield. So let's get on to Jurgen's press conference. Okay, I thought it was a good press conference. The injury front, let's get rid of those first. Thiago, nowhere to be seen. I'll be surprised if we see him run out for us again this season by the looks of things. Batistici's still out. Gapco's had some good training sessions, so looks like he'll be involved tomorrow night. Other news, it was just the same. No adverse reactions from the weekend's game from any of the players. Jurgen's going to make some changes in this, but he has said that he wants to go, as long as possible in this tournament. So obviously the team's going to be mixed. I just think I understand it's a long season, but I just think that we should start to be seen a settled side, if I'm honest with you guys. I mentioned that in my last VT. There will be changes to this game, but we need to start seeing players playing on a regular basis and getting a run of games going together as well to build the confidence. I mean, we've had a great start to the season, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's just my niggling bit. We'll see loads of changes. I have no idea what the team's going to be. I've picked teams here this season, and on some occasions I've been wide from the mark. But however, saying that, I expect Ali to play, Trent, obviously Simicast, centre half Partrin. I'll probably see Joe Matip come in, whether it's with Canate or Verge, I'm not so sure. Midfield's an interesting one. Obviously, Curtis Jones will come back in. I would imagine that Gapco and Gravenberch might be in there. But, then again, we've not seen those three play together, have we, fully? And then up front, it's one of those. Does Diaz go up on the left, or is it Jota? Nunes or Nunes in the centre and Mo on the right hand side. The bench will be strong as always for the European nights. Curtis Jones came on after the gaffer. I thought that was a matured interview that he did. Obviously, questions were asked of his last game, which was against Tottenham, etc. He's moved on from that, and he's looking forward to getting game time. He did say what a rich vein of form he was in prior to getting sent off. He's carried that on from last season, he said, and he's still learning. He said it's a different set of players that he's having to work with this season, but he's enjoying that challenge. Somebody asked him a stupid question about criticism, and he said he was a Scouser. He doesn't listen to any of that. He just gets on with what he needs to do, which I thought was really good. And it was nice for him to talk about the players that are younger than him, and he likes to talk to them just as the senior players talk to him still, and the experienced players talk to him, which is great. And I thought that was a really good insight to him there, and how he's maturing and how he's evolving and working on his game. That was really interesting to hear. So, as I say, don't know too much about Toulouse. They're not having that much of a good season in France, looking at their results. But, just they'll be playing open football. I don't think they'll be sitting back. I think they'll be taking chances against us, and we need to be on our guard. The Anfield atmosphere, I mentioned it in my last VT. I said it sounded a bit subdued in the derby. Other people are talking about the atmosphere now. Now, I don't know whether it's on the back of me mentioning it on here on my last VT. People that were at the game said it was all right in patches, or up to Ashley Young getting sent off. Then it went down a bit, and then in the second half. Now, I understand the atmosphere has to be generated as what the players are doing on the pitch. However, it does work the other way as well. Some players need an atmosphere to get them up the next level or two while they're playing the game. Don't know really what to put on this. Somebody's tweeted and messaged me to say there's too many tourists in Anfield who don't know the songs, etc. It might be the case, but they're not all tourists, so even the ones that have been going years and years and know the songs, should be rallying the troops, as they say, in the stands to get them singing, and making it vocal. I've heard Jurgen mention this in his last two pre-press conferences. He wants the crowd to get behind the team, and he said, and I know they will do. So maybe he's putting in a couple of things out. If he's mentioned it twice, he certainly feels, without saying, well, I don't think it's helping us, to get to that next level. So yeah, let's. It's a European night. Let's not just think it's a foregone conclusion against Toulouse. Let's get behind the Reds there. So not really much else to say on that. Just hope it's going to be a good, entertaining game for us to watch tomorrow night, and we take the 3 points, because that would be really good for us to take maximum points from our opening games. And we obviously go again on Sunday against Forest. Then it's Bournemouth, I think, midweek in the Carabao Cup, and then it's another weekend game. So yeah, all in all, everything looks good. It looks like the players have trained well. They'll be refreshed, and we'll see how it pans out tomorrow. Any comments? Give us a comment down below. If you like what I'm doing, smash us a like, subscribe, it's free. Let's get involved in talking all things Liverpool. Okay, look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you tomorrow night after the game. Up the Reds.